What's up, everybody? Vs here again. Excuse the generic intro, and let's get on right to the video. But I got this AK-47 M.O.A.B on Fallen before the patch, and I just gotta say, I haven't really used the AK after the patch, so I don't really know how it is. But when I was doing this game, it just jumping like crazy. So I mean, I guess it wasn't horrible, but it jumps a lot more than guns I'm used to. Like the ACR, the SCAR, and guns with minimal jump. And for me, I just have a lot more trouble using guns that jump around a lot. That's why I think I struggle a little bit more with Black Ops, because it just seems like the guns on that game just seem to jump so much more no matter what gun. Even like the FAMAS just seems to jump so much, and I for some reason have trouble getting my sights on the guy and keeping them on him. I mean, some days just feel better than others. Some days I can just hold it right on them, constantly aim right down and like lock right on. Some days it feels like auto aim days. Other days it feels like, man, I was like a foot away from that guy and aiming with my sights on him. I was like a foot away. But this game, it's not as campy as that G36C M.O.A.B I posted. I think it was like excuse me, second video I posted. And I don't think it was quite as campy, and as you see, I do get a few kills with the MP9. That is because I think I'm almost out of ammo with the AK, and I don't want to risk really like shooting at a guy and missing, and then him coming and killing me. So I just kind of playing a little bit safer and using the MP9 to get my kills until I get the scavenger with the specialist bonus. And yeah, in this game I was trying to run around their spawn a little bit more, and we didn't really spawn trap in the whole game. Here in the beginning, you seen that we had C and B for a little bit, but I'm in their spawn now, and I think the spawns flipped a little bit, so it's not your boring, spawn trap at the easiest point to hold, etc. Whatever, it's a little bit different, and it is with the pre-patched AK, and the AK is not necessarily an easy gun to use on this game, but it's still I had fun using it. I think this was I don't know. I think this was within a few times of using it. I mean, I didn't use it that much before this game, but I don't know. It's a solid gun. I need to try it more since after the patch, it supposedly jumps less up and down or something like that. And so I'm gonna try that more. I actually haven't been playing Modern Warfare 3 much lately at all. I've been doing some Modern Warfare 2, trying to get nukes, and yeah, that reminds me with the Modern Warfare 2 nuking around the world. I've just been running into so much bullcrap on there lately I can't get a nuke. I mean, I know you think that's silly because Modern Warfare 2 is so much easier, but I mean, in some senses it's not, because like half the game, if not like 3/4, or it's the majority of that game, is all noob tubers and quick scopers. Which quick scopers, I don't really seem to have too much of a problem with. I mean, half the time they're just 10 or 11-year-olds running around with snipers, and I'm not trying to hate on the younger audience, but that's usually what you're gonna see on Modern Warfare 2 for quick scoping. And with noob tubes, that drives me crazy the most, is the one-man army crap. I know you all know about that because that game's like 4 years old. If you don't, it's just use one-man army, which means that it takes the place of your secondary, but you can switch classes. So what people would do was they'd take that and they'd have a class with danger close, which increases explosion damage and distance and all that, and they'd use their noob tubes and AKs and frag grenades, and then they'd use one-man army and switch to that same class, so that they'd have all their explosions again. They just stay in one spot, and they just keep abusing that over and over until Harriers, chopper gunner, nuke, etc. And that's just, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't mind noob tubes so much on that game if it wasn't for that and danger close. One-man army and danger close kind of ruined it. I mean, I guess not even danger close is the root of that evil there. I think it's definitely the one-man army. Although you can do the same thing as scavenger, except you only get one noob tube or something on that game, so it's not quite as efficient. But you also don't gotta spend the time changing classes. But I'm gonna keep trying to get nukes on that game, and if I can't for that week, especially on a new map, then I will just try and get a good free-for-all game that I have a few deaths on, and end up winning or something like that. I might I don't know. I've came close to pulling out a few free-for-all nukes, so we'll see if that happens or not. But as for right now, I think Nuking Around the World is postponed. I will definitely post Modern Warfare 2 still, and I'm trying to get back around and posting Black Ops, but I just prestige, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get some good games on that. But I'm still going to try so that there's more variety and you're not just seeing the same thing of Modern Warfare 3, Moab, and all that stuff, you know. And I'm going to keep trying. If I do, I don't know, I guess most of the videos you're going to see on Modern Warfare 3 that I've done are that you're going to see in the future for the next week or two, or games that I've already done, like this one, that are a little bit older. Because, I don't know, I just haven't, just haven't been doing Modern Warfare 3 much. And so it was kind of upsetting me a little bit, so I decided to take a break and actually picked up Minecraft finally. I know it's been out for quite a while, but for some reason I took my time into getting into that and trying that out, but I'm really not disappointed with trying that game out. I know, I'm sure a lot of you people agree with me when I say it's a really funny game, and I gotta say it's a lot more relaxing than Call of Duty, because you don't gotta put up with really multiplayer bullcrap or just, you know, a lot any of the bullcrap. And I kind of thought when I was first playing it that there's like relaxing music playing in the background the whole game, so it's just, and it's kind of peaceful. I mean, especially on peaceful mode. I haven't really done much like the easy and like those kind of modes where they attack at night, but you know, even then I still don't think it'd be quite as frustrating as Call of Duty can get. And everybody rages, and I think everybody needs to take a break from Call of Duty and everything. I mean, it doesn't really matter who you are. Eventually, I once heard a long time ago that too much of anything isn't good. And I mean, I've thought about that. Even things that seem like, you know, you could take a whole bunch of and be fine, but or things that you might even want a whole bunch of, and you know, but too much of anything just isn't good. And back to this game, I gotta say, I got into a good lobby here. I think I didn't die the whole game, and even after I picked up the Moab, you know, I was running around like crazy since I didn't really care. That's how I usually do it. I pick up the Moab and then go crazy and have fun and do whatever and not really care. But there you see me pick up the Moab, and then you get like 2 more minutes of me goofing around, running around, just killing people, not really caring if I die or not, which kind of surprised me. It happened not to. But you know, like I said, I think this was a really good lobby. Fallen, though, I think, oh, Fallen, this map, I don't know how its playability is. If you don't run down directly through the middle, or if you do it with a bunch of teammates, it's a lot easier. But if you got them spawn trapped at A, it's pretty much a game over for them. I mean, unless your team pushes too far in, or somebody on their team manages to sneak over to C and take it before one of your teammates does. And you know, otherwise it's game over for them. You see, we're winning right now, 192 to 102, I think. And you know, it just wasn't really. I don't think I don't see how the people on the enemy team could have enjoyed this game. And I gotta give kudos to the people that stay in the game. I can't remember if anybody rage quit or not, but they stayed in the game and they stayed with it. But yeah, this game's wrapping up decently fast, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit like. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Feel free to comment whatever you want to, and until the next video, I'll catch you all later.